Hey guys, Lincoln Parks here, and today we're going to talk about how to lead a group as an introvert. Hey guys, so first of all, an introvert. Where did that word come from? What is that word? Is there a biblical is that word mentioned in the Bible biblically? What is introversion? But this is what I got from introversion, and I can tell you that I am totally an introvert. I'm a person that really gets recharged by being by themselves. So large crowds, large amounts of people, you know, you're sort of uncomfortable in those settings, maybe social settings, you're a little uncomfortable, but by yourself with one or two people that you really know and you're close to, that's when you can recharge and really be yourself. But you know, in the show notes, you're also going to see a link that's below that's talking about introversion from a biblical standpoint, and I want you to go ahead and check that out as well. But I just want to cover for how to lead a group as an introvert and how exactly do you do that. I want to tell you one quick story really quickly. I remember when I was in corporate America, and we would always have the boardroom meetings, or we would have our big team meetings, and we would go into the room and we'd be discussing and talking about how we're going to put this project together and what we're going to do. You know, they would always ask the questions, let's let everybody jump in, and I would always be the person, and I can remember being this as a kid, I would always be the person that would never say anything. And that always made me feel in corporate America, and other people viewed me as not knowing anything. But that really wasn't the case. I really knew exactly what was going on, and only because of this introversion or whatever that is, I did not say anything. I didn't express myself, and that didn't come forth. So how do you break through as a leader? I know that we just started our church leadership group, our small group settings. My wife and I are leading that group. So I just wanted to give you 5 tips or some 5 things that I'm doing to break out of introversion. So number 1 is you want to be alone. Sometimes you just want to be alone so you can recharge yourself. So if you're alone and you can recharge yourself, you can gather your thoughts, you can pray about this. This is your alone time. This is your time when you can speak to God about what it is that you're going through and what it is that you're feeling. So number 1 is just be alone and embrace that. That's what you want to do. Number 2 is be okay with silence in the group. Sometimes when there's an awkward silence in the group, a lot of people tend to just want to speak up and want to say something, and sometimes there just needs to be a silence. So be okay with silence sometimes. Not every single time there's going to be something that needs to be said at that particular moment. There might be a 3-4 minute stretch, which seems like eternity, where there's just silence. And embrace that, because that's what's going to happen. The next one is, this is so powerful. You want to find what you're passionate about. Now, in my small group, they might not, the people in my group, they know a lot of things about me personally, but they may not think that I am an introvert from this group. And the reason why is because I'm talking about something that I'm truly passionate about, and that's God. And if you're able to connect with something that you're truly, honestly passionate about, I'm telling you, people are only introverts in certain situations, in certain areas. That's just my belief, okay? Read the show notes, like I mentioned, about biblically, from a biblical standpoint, what we're talking about introversion. Number 4 is don't force it or fake it. Don't try to be somebody that you're not. You know, and I always try to come across authentic and be authentic. It might not always come across like that. People might not view me like that in person, but I always try to come across authentic and always let people know who I am and the type of person I am and what I do. So always, you know, that's what you want to do. You want to be authentic. You want to be a real individual. You don't want to fake it. You don't want to fake it and try to be some prolific person if you're not. And, you know, everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses. So instead of working on your weaknesses, work on your strengths. Okay. And number 5 is you want to write out your emotions. If you're an introvert, you don't like to be around people a lot, then this is where you're probably a great writer. You're somebody that can write blogs. You're somebody that can really, you flourish when you're writing. Write your thoughts down. If you don't have a blog or something where you can express your feelings, write that down in a journal. Keep a journal on a consistent basis, and you want to make sure that you write your notes and your thoughts down. So those were 5 tips that I wanted to share with you, how I am leading our small group and how, I'm getting input from others and letting other people know, look, I might have introversion symptoms, but at the same time, I am passionate about what I do. I'm passionate about my business. I'm passionate about God. I'm passionate about my family. And in those settings, I may not seem to be an introvert. So guys, I just want to bring you those quick steps for Lincoln's leadership lessons. And remember, always, always lead like you. So this is Lincoln Parks, and I'll see you guys next week. Take care and have a good one.